it yet. We've got, I think, till the we started on the 5th of February, so the 5th of March is.
So it is whole 30.
So only Tristan and I could be the ones with alcoholic beverages.
Oh, I'm gonna have more than this
That's
one.
so sad. We got a 3/4 of a bottle of vodka to kill.
Yeah, these are good. I like it.
Confessions though, I did smoke a cigar and have ice cream today, so.
Perfect.
So you want a mask on?
That would be too much of a cheat day.
Right now, we'll see if you guys can peer pressure me into it.
Alright, I'll do it.
They are delicious.
I'm not sure if I've ever even had
Is
one.
that a yes?
Time released 1535 or 1335.
Anyway, so I'm sorry, you were discussing with who about the dice? Whose are they?
These are mine, and I thought we had talked about how you would get one, and so I have them here for you to pick a set if you wanted, but you don't have to. Don't feel pushed or anything.
I mean, sure.
For
Well,
extra dice?
take your favorite sets out. So.
Well, I mean, I kind of like them all.
Wow, you
Can
like my
exit out
children.
of Discord on there for me?
Hmm?
You exit out of Discord.
Those almost are the same.
My cat instincts are like.
Hey, the Helinator!
You're gonna have to resist it.
I'll leave the mic on so you guys can hear us.
Hey.
Who?
So we're not starting yet, but it's still starting soon.
Who that?
But you can hear us.
Who dat?
That's Jason.
Jason.
Hey,
Happy!
Who dat?
That's a friend that we found on Dylan's stream, who was streaming a Nintendo. He was streaming a Mario Odyssey.
You lost me after Dylan,
Yeah.
and I don't know Dylan, so
No, you wouldn't.
Dylan's too cool for you.
Yeah.
too cool for school.
Too cool.
Too school for cool.
And I ride a bugle.
While drinking a Moscow Mule.
If you guys want a slice of meat, come and.
Oh yes, I do. Can I have a slice of your meat?
Oh yeah, come and
Oh
get it.
dear.
Where's that mute button?
Oh dude.
Yes. Who dat?
Sorry. Keep shoving my face places. Alright.
It's alright, we want you guys to hear us because there's not a countdown on there and we're not quite
Salt,
ready yet.
chipotle,
So,
pepper, and paprika. It's 100% Whole 30.
so we figured we'd let you guys hear us. Is the sound okay? Can you hear us alright? No, Aaron's not here. You are obsessed, man. You are really obsessed with
No,
Aaron.
he's a fan.
Yeah.
He's a fan, and
He's
that's
a fan.
awesome.
And what's sad is that Aaron's just like, oh yeah, I have fans, but I'm too busy to stream. I'm like, dude,
He's
you have
a-
fans now.
He's
a
he's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not
He's
gonna.
a cool guy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you tell me what to do because I'm a rebel. Rebels have.
He's a
cause.
rebel with a cause.
Yeah, rebels don't have cause.
He's a rebel
have
that has
cause.
causation. Wait.
Our causation.
So you
has
did.
trouble.
What are you making this for? You're like the most hospitable.
Where's my Discord at? Right there.
Does that mean you want to put it in the hospital?
I can't hear you at all, says the Hailinator.
Calling me
I take
Elder.
you out. Yeah.
I
Hale?
can't hear what?
Hail?
You're
I
lying,
don't think
Mr.
it's
Hale.
Pressure cooker?
You were the one that said I can't hear.
Huh?
I can hear you.
I'm trying to be like, I don't know, manners? I don't know what else
You
to say.
Is it a
Dude.
pressure cooker or is it
No,
just
it's sous vide.
Okay.
It's just water. It's just
No,
making
no.
a water bath. Vacuum seal the steak.
Oh, gee.
Well, it's how most restaurants
I
and
have a
stuff
boot
do
shot
their
glass
food.
too. I like that. Tito's handmade. It's cooked like perfectly too, dude. Look at that.
He says, wait.
It's the sous vide. It's cheating. I can't claim anything
It's
for
what?
the way that I cooked
Go
it.
and tell him who's boss.
Sous vide.
There.
I don't know what that is.
You vacuum seal it and you put it in a bath of water, basically, and it can sit there indefinitely, basically, because it stays exactly at the temperature. So medium is 140 degrees, so you just turn the water to 140 degrees. And you can leave it in there for like 2 days.
Yeah, I'm taking another one. Yeah, one more. That one is mine too. Look at that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat some carrots.
Okay. Oh, Jason,
Hey,
I missed your phone
man.
call. I'm sorry.
I will.
I was in the shower when you called, and then I forgot to call
Hey
you
now.
back. So, and it's
I'm gonna
it's
bring
nice
that
that you're
one.
typing on here
If that's okay.
because
You know, it's just me being courteous, okay, Chris? I'd appreciate if you're
Yeah.
courteous about my courteousness.
Not great.
Oh my gosh.
what?
Yeah, no problem.
I'd appreciate if you'd be courteous about my courteousness.
If you're not that courteous, then don't try to be courteous.
Hey, guess what?
And
What?
that-
Your face.
yeah.
I'm released from duty.
There it was again. I
Release
can't hold it back right now. It's like my thing.
Your face.
It's like your mom, like, you know, in high school when, like, maybe you guys all said your mom to, like, everything.
Your mom.
Your mom.
Your
Your
mom
mom
said
said
your
your
mom.
mom.
Jinx.
Oh, he had a funny. Wait.
Do you want to share
Yeah.
this device?
Yeah.
There's lots more meat, gentlemen. Come and
I'll be over in a second here, sorry.
Mom will be over in a second.
Oh, he just went there. He just went there.
went there. I can't see y'all. He's got no calls, he says.
Hole 30A1?
No call.
Really? Only collab.
No, dude.
Yep, I know you can't see us because we haven't started yet. Maybe I'll just pop it right over there. Bonk. There we
Hello.
go. Now we're here.
Wow, that's way off.
No, it's because you're way off.
Your butt's way off.
Nah, your mom's way off.
Oh.
spicy
yeah.
tonight. This is gonna be fun.
I like that one.
This is gonna
Dude, you have no idea how much research I did on this.
On
So-
on your character or on the world?
On
Just
the
got a little
world.
hanging. That's my favorite thing to do is just to hang.
I did not.
Waiting for high fives.
I
That's
reviewed
what I do.
where we
Nobody
were
can see your hand though.
at the end of the session.
It's like there's a high five,
That's it.
but it's off camera, so
Yeah.
it's like. There we go.
Out of nowhere.
Hey,
No, I researched the area,
Chris.
Yes,
and I almost.
Ooh.
I even researched like
Alright,
I
if I
was
put
getting
tape-
to a point to where I was
I'm off, dude.
learning what
I heard.
magic we're facing, and I was like, maybe I'm learning too much.
I don't think you heard anything about the magic we're facing because I
Maybe
made
it was
up.
just the creature that we saw at the Citadel, the psionic abilities they have, and I was like, that sounds a lot like what we're dealing with.
Oh, yeah. You were learning about those guys. That has nothing to do with the blue magic,
There
though.
was one
Oh.
left, sorry.
Fair enough.
They were
Can't bring
trying to
anything.
fight the blue magic.
Misled.
Yeah, mislead.
Alright. Everybody have their beverages, their food. Oh, he needs a stabbing utensil.
Stabbing utensil.
Those are required for Dungeons and Dragons.
Stabby.
Stabbing utensils.
So Epi, you got to realize, of the two of us that stream 90% of the time, Aaron's not one of them.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us that stream on this channel.
Yeah. And
Aaron is one of them and streams like 5% of the time.
Yeah, this guy and
This
that
guy.
That guy.
Hey, and this guy streams quite a bit
Yeah,
too.
that guy
so
streams too. That one up there.
Typically not without one of us, though.
That's
Sometimes.
well,
There you go.
during the other.
They're in the other group, yeah.
So you gotta wave at me like, hey.
I'm probably your third most.
It's like the
popular
Brady. It's like the Brady Bunch
Hey.
intro.
Yeah.
Hey, over there. You. That guy. Hi.
Hey, you guys.
Hi.
Oh, hello down there.
Hi.
Hello.
Is this blue gonna show better? Yeah.
So you got to text him or something and tell him, hey, you should stream more. But
All right, phones on vibrate before they get annoying.
Yep, you know how to get him on our Discord channel, so.
Please silence your cell phones.
Whoops, sorry. There.
seriously.
Sorry.
Speaking of which,
I'm professional. Aaron should be the dungeon master. Yeah, right.
that would go
Yeah,
well.
we would have no idea.
Do I know
what to
Aaron?
If he wants to take over.
do.
Tristan's
He would-
cousin.
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Do I know him?
Nope, we're trying to get him to come to church.
Take me to church.
I worship like a dog. I'm found in the eyes. That's such a sacrilegious song.
All right, are
Well,
we
maybe
ready?
you could get him to our drinking party, our bi-weekly drinking party where we play with demons and Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
in order to get him to church.
It's a gateway game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knew? D&D, the gateway to church.
In the 70s, that's like the opposite of what they thought it was.
Yeah.
I think it was as late as
Damn it.
like.
Throwing holy water on
I think it was as late as don't tell my parents I'm doing this, otherwise they'd really think I've thrown in the towel.
Yeah. Which is hilarious.
All right, go ahead, Chris. You're ready.
Bunch of heathens.
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
you?
got 3 yeses. Not quite. I'll wait for him to be ready, because normally he gets confused once we are starting somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I've got.
So
I don't
once
know
he's
why.
fully ready to pay attention, we
I don't
will
know why
begin.
it's.
I feel like your camera is unfairly biased towards you, and that it's
He
not.
said it.
It's not proportionately.
He was probably like,
sharing.
yeah, Tristan looks better, so.
You do have hair.
Should we call the ambulance?
Kevin.
Get you a Whamburger and some French fries. Make you feel better. I take that as a yes. I'm
You're
gonna
in the
be
wrong-
pouty.
I think you're in the wrong one.
Oh, is it D&D group 1?
How have you been?
I don't know. Are you in group 2?
It was a good week.
I was in D&D
You know.
stuff.
Not really, then.
No.
I think we're in group 1.
So question for you guys before we start. What time are we shooting for end time since it's Friday and Saturday? Are we able to play a little later?
I'm good.
I got 1 yes. I got 2
I think-
yeses.
I'm
I
good.
think
We
by about 1, I'm probably going to call it.
Alright,
So,
so 1 p.m. tomorrow.
Right.
Got it.
These guys are
I
dying.
probably
Oh, yeah,
should.
that's why I brought him.
I probably should
You
bail
want some
out at
ranch?
midnight.
Do you have ranch?
Okay.
Sorry,
No, that's okay.
because I need to get
Not
sleep
that rich.
before I go
So
tomorrow.
you're saying I have to kill you before midnight.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
that's what I heard.
Yep.
Challenge accepted.
Are you ready yet over there?
Oh, I'm ready.
Alright, awesome. Well, thank you, gentlemen.
I feel like we should have some like music right before you start talking. Then,
Ladies.
and then thank you, Jen. Sorry.
Ladies
for,
and gentlemen,
joining us today.
here we go.
Welcome to Bottle Cap Belly Buttons. 1 of 2 Dungeons and Dragons streams.
Hello.
We're going to start again today in our fabled land of Faerun. Once again, we meet up where the stories are made up and their lives don't matter. That's my Dungeons and Masters saying. So
type
let's
really
get into
loud.
it. So where we last left off, our heroes.
Seriously, dude.
I'm a
Quit
spider.
abusing the keyboard.
Had made a interesting decision to go and visit a dwarven community at Citadel Adbar, a known population of dwarves that don't partake to outsiders very well. But they decided, to heck with it. Let's go give it a shot. And so our fearless
Very many
adventurers,
He's such an affirming DM.
wise beyond their years, set headway to Citadel Adbar and arrive there after a few days' travel aboard their airship. Making landfall, they stopped, and 2 of our heroes got off of the ship and made their way up to Citadel Adbar. At that time, they were both taken prisoner and had all their items removed from them.
Wah, wah.
And after a few days, our fearless Zariella was mind controlled.
That was like 3
Gwynfield.
campaigns ago.
Not mind control.
Manipulated.
Manipulated.
Yeah, sure. And gave up some information as to how they had been involved in this blue magic that's been permeating through the area and seemingly rising the dead. So they were
Is that
told
how he's taking it?
to get their other companions who were still staying on the ship and bring them to the king. And so Gwynfield decided to do just that and made her way down to the ship and got her other 2 companions, at which time Anagai, who was in a prison cell, was released after 3 days of tick 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 tick, mildly driving him insane.
Slightly nuts.
Yeah.
At which time they met in front of the king and his associates and found out that the king had a few unsavory individuals alongside him. It appears that some of the denizens of the Underdark have aligned themselves with the dwarves of Citadel Adbar in order to fight this blue magic. The king was able to persuasively extract information onto what the party knew as far as this blue magic was concerned, and then decided that he would not kill them. However, he would banish them to the Underdark in hopes of them dying. But should they live, he promised them 2 weeks of not touching their airship, so that if they return, they can board their airship and they would have his full support as somebody who might actually be worthy of stopping this madness that's going on. They were led by a group of soldiers down into a deep, dark cavern where a large group of battalion of dwarf soldiers were holding off the hordes of magical possessed creatures, in which a battle ensued, and just barely in the nick of time, Anagai magically had his magic item activated. Totally lucky and nothing to do with what I did at all.
Nope.
And staving off sure death, certain death.
Yep.
And was able to push back the creatures that they were being attacked by, in order to move deeper into this Underdark, to which they must find a way to survive and to get out. However, one of their foolhardy companions, Gwynfield, had decided to
Foolhardy.
charge forward in front of everybody. It is now ahead of the large pack of possessed creatures running behind her, coming directly towards her.
Waiting to be killed before midnight.
We left off with Gwynfield hearing footsteps in the distance, and that is exactly where we will begin.
Cool.
You start hearing a large amount of pitter-patter and footsteps and thudding coming directly in your direction.
So I still have Pass Without Trace
You
on,
still have Pass
on my
Without a
character.
Trace on, correct.
So she's just gonna move.
I would like to remind you that it is just a hallway.
Right. She's gonna just book it down the hallway,
Okay.
looking for anything to hide in, like side passages, nooks, crannies, any like anything that would conceal her.
Okay. Sure.
Basically.
Give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Give it to me disadvantage because you're actively running, I assume,
Right.
to get away. And so you don't necessarily have the most time to find any sort of hidden passages
Okay,
or
where am I?
gateways.
Perception, so that's 19 plus 4.
Okay.
And 15 plus 4.
Those are good rolls on disadvantage.
So you are running as quickly as you can, and a glint on one of the sconces on the side of the wall that's putting off some sort of dim light catches your eye, and it's different than all the other sconces. And upon further investigation, just as you hear footsteps getting close, you see that there's actually a button on the side.
I smash that button.
Button. Who's got the
Okay,
button?
you push that button, and the roof collapses down on top of you, and you die.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That was quick.
I'm kidding.
I'll start rolling a new character.
The wall in front of you actually opens up and reveals a doorway.
That escalated really
Stone
quickly.
doorway.
Right? Do I see anything inside with my dark vision
It
or
is
anything?
not lit, but it is. Since you have dark vision, you do see some boxes and stuff, but that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing really else of note.
Do I see a way to close the door again?
Are you gonna go into the room? You don't see anything from standing outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay. You step into the room, and when you step in, you hear a clunk as your foot lands on the brick, and you hear the wall shut directly behind you.
Okay. I will still attempt to conceal myself behind boxes or whatever is there. Just hide.
Okay.
So, and yep, I'm
Okay.
gonna hide there for a little bit.
A few seconds later, you just start hearing feet muffled through the wall passing and
Okay.
stuff. As you duck behind a box, you do notice one odd thing about this room. It is immaculate.
It's okay. That's disturbing.
It's as clean as you could possibly imagine.
All right. Yeah, I will do my best to hide behind something in a corner or something,
Okay.
and wait till I hear the footsteps go by. After that, then I will start looking to see if there's any way out.
Do you have any form of light on you? Because it is exceptionally dark in this room now.
I mean, I don't have anything shining currently. I don't know if I have a torch or anything that I can light.
Yeah, because it's besides like directly in front of you, even with dark vision, like there's no
Sure,
light
yeah.
source in here.
Yep.
At all.
I have 10 torches apparently,
Cool.
and a tinderbox.
Pulling
I'm
them
gonna
out
wait
from
till
all
it's
over the
good
location.
and quiet
Okay.
before I light a torch.
Cool.
Lighting a torch in the Underdark.
All right, we'll pause there. These three gentlemen, I believe last time you took down your protective force wall as everybody ran away. You had expended, I believe, 9 charges, is what I ended up
I
telling
currently
you.
have 27.
And so, after that, the dwarves are now continuing to escort you guys, forcing you down the passage, basically, not allowing you to turn around, but they're not being hostile or anything like that towards you guys.
Oh, they're still on us though?
Well, they're waiting for you to continue on your merry way.
Yep. Well, I
I'm
say,
still a spider.
hey Spidey, let's go.
Is your spidey sense tingling?
Spider
So we start following the way that they went, because since that's the only way.
Yeah, we gotta go find Gwenthiel.
So
Yeah.
I think Gwenthiel went this way. And I start kind of jogging.
Yeah, cool. You guys start making your way. What pace are you keeping? Are you guys like running? You doing a little jog with him?
No,
I think like a trot.
yeah, I'm trotting.
Gentle
I'm
trot.
I'm
Okay.
trotting.
Cool.
Do this all day.
Did you guys remember to bring your coconuts?
Where'd you get the coconuts?
A swallow.
All right.
How
It's
far
been-
behind? I guess what's the spacing between the back of the horde and us now?
You can't hear him anymore.
Okay. So we sat for quite a while then.
For a little bit, I assume.
Gotcha.
You wouldn't just be right on their coattails.
Okay.
All right, back to Gwyn.
Okay.
It's dark. You haven't heard anything for a little bit.
I will light up the torch and see what I can find. And I'll be looking for a way out, or once I notice the room is really clean, any explanation for that room.
Okay.
So, Yeah.
Cool. You light up a torch and bring it up to your face. Not lighting yourself on. You know. General out, peeking
Don't
about.
get crazy.
Oh man, they completely changed everything on D&D Beyond. This is weird.
Yeah.
You're weird.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Amazing
no
what
problem.
happens in a week. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 2
13
weeks for me
days.
to ponder
13
deeply
days, true.
about my immediate predicament of, oh my gosh, I'm running around in the Underdark by myself and I'm alone and there's a bunch
Yeah.
of gnolls after me. I
Bad
think I had
form.
a couple nightmares
Okay.
about it.
Perfect. You see a gelatinous cube.
Oh, jeez. A gelatinous cube.
Yep.
Where is it? Is it close to the
Eat
the
it.
wall, the door, or whatever that I came through? And how big is it?
Sorry, I gotta stop my dog from doing that. That's really obnoxious. Come on. Come on. Come here.
Crying doggies.
Nine dogs.
Crying doggies.
Crying doggies. Time out.
Go on. It's driving me crazy.
So
Can't
when it,
focus.
real
Problem
quick,
solved.
point of order.
Real answer.
When it says creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level, what does that mean?
So
I think they mean math.
I know.
you
I'm not
cast
good
a
at
spell at a specific level.
Like your slot level,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you cast it at
First,
the
second,
third
third
level,
level.
or the second level, 2 plus that, right?
that. 2
Yeah.
plus
Is that
the
what you're
spell's
saying?
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's level
Precisely.
3, 2 plus 3.
Mm-hmm. 5.
So
That's not a lot.
okay, so it's what it says it heals
Oh,
plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
2 plus the spell. Okay.
If that's what it says, that is what it says.
That's all. And these things, I need to remember all these things.
All right.
Crazy. Because I didn't know I'm a blessed healer.
And you think to yourself, you would not have seen this creature at all unless, since it is moving towards you, you were able to make it out. Otherwise, if it was standing perfectly still, it would have just appeared.
so it's basically
Invisible.
transparent.
Yeah. Yep. And it's coming directly for you.
Okay. Do I see anything else in the room to like?
JELL.
Is there
And
furniture
You notice
or-
that the wooden boxes aren't actually wood; they're made out of some sort of odd metal.
Are there any other furniture or anything?
No, it
Can
appears
I?
that there used to be other furniture.
Can I
but-
circle around behind the metal boxes to put them between myself and the cube?
Certainly.
Okay, I'll do that.
You were hiding behind them already.
Right. I'll. Would I be able to like basically keep going around? Like, is there a way all the way around them so that I can just keep them between me and it and still like move?
They're
all the
not
way around, or
that
am I
thick
gonna
in
get
the
stuck?
area. Like there's like 4 or 5 boxes
Right.
thrown throughout the area.
Okay. But I can still move around them and like kind of keep one between me and it without getting trapped, right?
Yeah, you just try. Sure.
Well, I'll try to do that while I figure out what in the world is going on. I'll try to look for a way to open that door again, I guess.
Okay. So are you hanging out by the boxes, or are you gonna hang out by the door?
I guess I'll move over towards the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It can only move 15 feet around, so it's this.
Okay, so it's moving slow.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's doing.
It sounds moist.
It's just oozing right across the floor.
Dude, just eat it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything at the doorway to open it?
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Well, first off, when you do step into the area, you hear a clunk when you hit the brick again, but it doesn't open the door.
That's 13 total.
Kerplunk.
13 total.
9 plus 4, yeah.
Okay. You don't really see anything right away. Nothing completely obvious. You do see there's unlit sconces with no torches in them to both sides of the door, and you think to investigate them, and you look at them, and you don't see anything.
Okay, can I
Um,
light them with the torch?
There's no torches in
Oh,
them.
there's
They're
no
just
torches?
like the things to store them in.
Okay.
The cube's getting awfully close.
All right, I'll move away from it towards the other end of the room, kind of keeping my distance from it,
Okay.
and see what I can figure out over there. Is there anything worth looking at over that way?
Yeah, you get to the back of the room. So it's basically just like a big circle, basically, with some of these
Okay.
metal boxes. It appears to be that this creature couldn't eat those metal boxes, and they're the only thing that's left in this room. You do notice that there is some sort of what appears to be maybe a fire pit or something like that, but it would be weird to have that this low, but there is an actual shaft going up, but it is
It's
yay
small.
big.
Okay.
Get your climbing gear out.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna fit through that. All right. I will. I'll wait till it gets close, and then I'm gonna circle right back around to the door and see if I can investigate the sconces a little bit more, see if they move or anything.
Yeah, okay. It's coming for
I'm
you.
gonna come over there and make you stop that.
You notice in its agitation, it's actually beginning to move a little bit faster now.
Oh,
It
nice.
seems to want you. dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now it's a.
Sweet. All right. Do I see anything by the door? Like, I head back over there. Do I see anything?
Give me an investigation check
All right.
this time.
Come on. Oh, that's even worse. 4 plus 4, so it's an 8 total.
No,
Nothing.
You don't see anything special
All right,
about these sconces. And when you turn around, it's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picturing some cartoon scene of some
Right?
stupid
Well,
chase scene that's just terrible, and you're like, oh no, it's the blob is chasing me.
Like
Cool,
a really bad old horror
And
movie.
an elf is like, oh, the blob.
Shoot, I don't have much good. All right, if it's real close, I'm gonna just wave my torch at it. See if it hits. If I can hit it with the torch.
Okay. So you're gonna.
Yeah.
For initiative.
Okay. Give me a attack roll first.
All right. 13. Do I add anything to that?
You're good. You hit.
Okay.
But second, give me a strength check.
Strength check, of course.
And then roll a 1d4 for damage.
How do I have a?
I hit you with my stick.
How do I have a +5?
Flip
on
this quarter for me.
That's and I had my the saving throw or the
No.
just the +2 up.
This is battle.
Here.
Yeah,
We're
not
in
a
battle
saving
with the
throw.
blob.
Okay,
Yeah, they're in the.
so that's an 11.
11. As you hit your torch into the blob, it kind of sucks it in, and you go to yank it out, and it doesn't come out,
Okay.
and your hand comes off, and the torch goes out, so it's now
Nice.
dark in here, and it begins to suck in the torch, basically.
Right. All right. Well, while I was doing that, I'm gonna
But do roll damage, please. Give me a D4.
a D4.
Yep.
All right. 3.
3. Woo! Okay.
Yeehaw.
You attacked it?
With the torch.
Yeah.
I just
Eat
wanted to see
fire.
if it was gonna react poorly to fire, because I mean, what are my other options?
It's dark in here.
Sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, now that I can't
So
see
they have
anything.
11 torches.
What's that?
They have 11
No,
torches.
9.
Oh, I thought you started with 12. Excuse me.
I started with 10.
Okay.
All right, so
Well,
I'm
9
gonna,
torches.
because I know they are close, or the cube is close. Was there I'm gonna try to put my hand on the wall and follow the wall the opposite direction from it, basically disengage,
Okay.
and get away from it so I can light
We've
a
already
torch.
attacked, so you won't be able to disengage and move.
Okay,
So, one or the other. You could take an attack of opportunity, or
sorry, that I used the wrong word. I'm just gonna book it, and I'll
Okay.
take the attack
You're
of
gonna-
opportunity
okay.
if I have to.
yep. You will. What is your AC, please, sir?
16.
16.
It's good. Very good song.
You take as you run,
Mm-hmm.
not being able to see, you kind of brush along the side of the big cube, and you take
74 damage.
10 damage
Yup.
of acid.
10 acid damage. That's the
As your
worst.
clothes begin to sizzle and smoke.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to get to the other side of the room. I know I can't see anything, but then I'm gonna light another torch.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and see where it is.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
See how you do stumbling around in the dark.
Acrobatics. There we go. Ooh, 9 total.
You do okay. You stub your toe in a box, but you don't like completely whiff it or anything like that. It hurts. It smarts,
I don't die.
but you're good. You're
Cool.
able to get 30 feet away from the cube.
Okay. And I'll light a torch.
Okay, you light a torch.
How big is this room?
Sounds like it's about a 30-foot circle,
Yeah, kind of.
like 30-foot diameter circle.
And so you light a torch. You
it's all up in my
hear
grid.
footsteps at that point outside.
Cool.
You guys are running down the hallway.
Yep.
Are you gonna do anything to the footsteps outside the hallway?
My character would not know
Would not know. Correct.
who it is.
I'm not saying it's them either.
So Gwenthiel is not going to say anything.
Okay.
And when she lights, she lights the torch. Where's the thing? Is it do I have time to start another attack, or do I have to wait for it to attack?
No, you don't have time right now.
Cool.
We're going to these guys.
Okay. So of course I don't know where she is, so my character is going to start saying her name.
Okay. You also haven't been able to, on any accounts, try and find tracks or anything like that of her either.
Okay.
She
So I
was
just
a ghost in the night.
I'm not yelling her name, but I'm saying her name as I'm kind of lightly trotting.
But what if no one's around you? Do you still say her name?
So, and I'm assuming that the dwarfs behind us have torches.
The doors have, once you guys started jogging,
They pulled back.
But apparently there were torches in the
stopped.
hall.
there's
Okay.
Okay.
magically
If they-
lit sconces. There's not like torches though.
Okay. So we can see down the hallways.
Yeah, the hallway's lit.
Okay. Excellent. So I'm.
So we're not as hard pressed to continue traveling.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're kind of. I would think now that the dwarves are behind us, I kind of start slowing down a bit, and I'm saying her name and walking, like looking around.
It is
of
an
as I'm
empty
walking.
hall, though.
Yeah, I'm picturing a cave hall. Is it like different than that?
No, this is all kind of man-made. This
It's
is
a
all like a
man-made
mine
hall.
shaft, basically.
Oh, okay. So I guess
We're like what, 10 feet wide in the shaft?
About 15, yeah.
15,
15
okay.
feet wide.
Kind of circular.
I got so.
Yeah, half
Okay.
circle.
so. Would in this hallway would I see any like you said that she saw a button? Is that obvious or
No, it required a perception check.
okay? So as I'm walking, I'm just looking because
Cool.
I don't know this place. So I'm just kind of making sure that I don't step on any booby traps or
Sure, I'll allow it.
turn around and
Boobs should never be
see any
traps.
boobies traps.
They always are.
Yeah,
Okay,
dang traps.
so you hear
One of my
give me your
daughters.
best
One of my
Gwenthiel.
Gwenthiel.
Ooh, you hear that.
Gwenthiel.
Very, I would be quiet at that. I just let that walk by.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Is that how your character talks?
I don't know.
I guess you are.
The dialect of my people in the
Genasi.
region that I live.
Just make it up, man.
Gwenthiel. Gwenthiel.
You're very watery, so
You're making up voices just now? Really? How long have you been playing this character?
No, I just say Gwen. Are you here? And then I keep walking. Gwen.
So my
And then
character.
I'm in the room here.
Perception
I ain't no
check,
all
so
about
that's pretty
girl.
thick. It's
Yep.
gonna be muffled. You might just be hearing.
11 plus 4, so 15.
Yeah, you're able to make out that you don't recognize the voice, but you can at least hear that it's a.
Same name.
I disguise it in my native
All
dialect.
right. I'm gonna. I guess. What would Gwen do?
First of all, the cube is going to move towards you.
Right. Cool.
You see it. It's coming right at you.
Okay.
It's gonna get you.
So thinking that
But
there
it
may
doesn't
be fish
actually get
around,
you. It
I
gets
start
right next
saying-
to you though.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember if I still have Zephyr Strikes cast on me. I know I had cast it. It
When I
lasts.
hear that really gross slurping noise from where?
Oh, it lasts 1 minute, so it's
No,
it's,
yeah,
it's
Zephyr
no
Strikes.
it's no good.
Big gonzies.
Big
that
Gonzies.
mysterious slurping noise?
No, you know, it's not that loud.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He's just able to make out the
Perception.
Where are you, Gwynthil?
All right.
Wherefore art thou?
Now I'm picturing the Monty Python scene with the prince upstairs in the tower.
Oh.
And then goes to his thing in London.
So, Gwen is going to, she's going to do disengage from it again,
Good choice.
run back toward the door,
Okay.
and when she gets there, she will pull out one of her short swords and bang on the door and yell, is anybody out there? Can you open it? There's a button on the sconce.
That's what
And-
you guys hear very muffled from the other side.
I'll turn around and
The ooze is
Okay,
there.
so I just immediately like, Gwen, I can't. Where are you at? I can't see you. Where are you at? And I kind of go into the direction of where I heard it.
Okay.
is it my turn? My move again, or
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right behind you again.
All right. I will
Turn the tables on it. You eat it.
fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Could've
attack it with firebolt.
Okay.
What's the
Fireball.
sconce?
Firebolt. Let's hope this is an attack. Oh, 5 + 2 for the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Do you want
It's
me to
a
roll damage or just roll attack?
Large 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot cube. It's not very hard to hit.
Do you want me to
Large piece of jello.
roll damage right away, or just roll a second hit?
You can roll a second hit. Go
All
for
right.
it.
Second hit is 13 + 2.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, and then so that's I get 2d10 per hit. So
It's like slapping a waterbed.
right.
Are you casting it twice?
Rangers get 2 attacks per action. Does that not count for fireball?
No.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't
there's
count for
one.
spells.
One
Okay,
attack.
one attack.
We'll
So
call
there's
the
2
metal dice only. I didn't actually look at the numbers, or do you want me to
Doesn't
re-roll?
matter. Die, okay.
Cool. So that's a 1 and a 6, so 7 damage total.
7 damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna say, and I'll yell again. I'm in here. Push the button.
You use a fire attack against gelatinous cube. It is not very effective.
Dang it.
And at that point, you feel the cube begin to absorb around you, and I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. It's the cube's turn first.
I like dexterity saving throws. What do you want to call that? It's kind of in the corner. That's mostly 15. Oh, you knocked it
Just
into a 12.
reroll it.
It was a 15.
12
it was,
plus 7.
It was a 15.
All right, cool. You succeed.
Nice.
I got you.
Ew. What is
So,
this gelatinous?
You're either going to. Your choice is to either move out of the way of the door
Mm-hmm.
and no longer be able to communicate with the door, or be absorbed. You get to choose since you succeeded.
I'll move away from the door.
Okay, just at the last second, as you feel it start to almost push against you, you kind of dive off to the side as it takes the position of the door.
Nice. Does it? It doesn't cover the whole doorway though, right?
Oh yeah, it does. It's a
Okay.
It's a full 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot cube.
Okay.
Like, you probably wouldn't even fit through the door.
No, but I mean it wouldn't. It's not the whole height of the door, right?
It's close to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll move away from it to the other side of the room. I guess. Become one with the cube. Okay.
It's becoming.
All right, you guys heard Gwen.
I heard her.
Yeah, you heard her.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking
light's
for a button
broken.
because she
You
said
heard
something about a button, so I'm gonna start looking for it.
All right, look
Hey,
for that.
Spidey, look for a
I'll
button.
crawl up
Give me
and
that perception
look
check.
as well.
Come on.
10 plus 4, 14.
You don't notice any button.
Look for it, guys. Look for it.
Anybody?
There's a button around here somewhere.
Oh, you can.
10 plus 4, 14.
You don't notice any button.
All right.
Spider-Man.
Do I have perception as a spider?
Spider-Man.
Spider.
You just have your regular perception as a spider. You maintain all of like your
Oh, okay.
mental cognizance
So
Come on.
I've got 21.
You see the glint of a button on the side of this illustrious.
Where's the
sconce.
button?
So
Find the button.
Take
Wrong
a,
lever.
I'll take a leg and push the button.
Okay, you push the button and the door opens.
Does the
About
cube
an
push
inch,
the?
and then you hear a clunk and the door closes back down.
He's on the
Will
The
they be able to
blob
hear
on
me if I? Well, anyway, I don't care. Gwen would not know, so she just yells, "Yes, that button! Just a minute!
Push that button again.
Push that button again!"
Okay,
Has it come? I've moved away from the door. Is it coming after? Going to come after me at all?
well, you're only 5 feet away from the door right now.
Okay. I'm going to move to the other side of the room.
Okay, you move to the other side of the
I'm going
room.
to book it.
Okay, you go for it.
Yep. Did I need to disengage as well? Or
Yeah,
do I take?
Yep.
Okay, I will disengage. Move to the other side of the room. That's my turn.
Okay, cool.
Badoom.
Cube's coming for you.
Push it again! Push it again!
Pushing the button a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, the door opens.
Kill the thing!
Get it. So who's attacking?
Okay,
All right, whose turn?
well, it's your turn next.
Okay, and is it all up in my grill again?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do a short sword attack on it.
Okay,
I guess.
go for it.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Carve up that goo.
All right, and I do get the 2 attacks per action on that, correct? Okay.
Well, do one first.
Okay.
Do one first.
One first.
You get 2, but do one first.
Sure. 9 plus 7, so 16,
Okay, that hits. Do a strength check.
and that's a natural 20.
Okay. Yep, you pull that sword right out.
Okay.
Go attack again.
It's got the
That's
the blood goalie
14 plus
sword.
7,
Okay,
and
another one.
15 plus.
Okay, you
Oh yeah, 15 plus 2.
Pull that sword right out. No problem.
Okay.
Shink, shink. You get 2 little chunks off of this cube as they go sailing across the room.
Now are there 3 cubes?
Yes.
Squish him.
Yes, there are 3 cubes. All right, damage.
Start.
Yes, please.
9 and 9, so yeah, 5 and 5. 5 plus 4, 5 plus 4, so 18.
18. Beautimus.
Woohoo!
Cool. Alright, it is now the cube's turn. And I would like you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex. Come on, Dex. 18 total.
Okay. You do in fact succeed as you jump off to the side. And the ooze is not able to engulf you inside of it. It is then going to use its action to attack you.
Yep.
18 plus 4, so 22 I'm going to assume hits.
Yeah, that hits. I become one with the
You take 9 damage.
Oh.
Acid as your skin begins to sizzle some more.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you 3 will act as one, so do whatever you want to do.
As one.
As one. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, I see a large gelatinous figure in front of me, so I'm going to try to do Shape of Water and see if I can encase it in this nice little case of water that I can create around it.
Okay.
So,
I'm not gonna go in the room because obviously that guy's not coming out. Like he was trapped in there. So
Okay.
I'll be doing what I can from.
Oh yeah, not melee range.
Yeah, I'll kind of crawl so I can see farther into the room, up onto the kind of the far side,
Okay.
not directly across from the door, but kind of up.
Yeah. Okay. You see him fighting with his sword.
Get out here! Quit playing around with that thing.
I cast a 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot water around it and see if I can control it, encase it in it so it doesn't move.
It's 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot. So I don't know how you
Yeah, but it's also
cast
gelatinous.
5 foot by 5 foot.
It's less
by 5
because he
foot.
just carved 2 pieces off of
Okay,
it.
so you have like about 8 inches on one side and another like 6
But I
inches
can-
of water
I'm
on
like,
that.
I assume my character is I can control water.
Yeah.
So, and it's a gelatinous figure. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to utilize the water inside of it to control it,
Okay.
to keep it contained,
Okay.
so it doesn't chase anybody.
Okay.
And you're
So I'm over here
fighting
con-
back laughing so bad,
Huh?
aren't you? You look like you're just fighting back laughing.
Okay.
We do what we can to see, and then the DM tries to
No, you're good.
control them.
All right.
So I'm doing it.
You're up.
I'm going to. I guess I'll disengage and head for the door.
Okay. Cool. You disengage and head for the door.
Mhm.
Do you run, or
Um,
are you gonna stop basically at the edge of the room, or is your plan? Well, you disengage. So you use it.
my
so
plan
you
is
won't
to
be able
like
out of the
get.
room
Yeah,
quite
I'll
yet.
run and I will jump over the threshold of the door. I won't.
You
stop.
can't quite get out of the room
Okay.
because of its size. So you're basically gonna be like at the door. I assume you're not gonna step on the brick. So
I'm gonna
you're
do my
be
best to step on
5
it.
feet off of it,
if
waiting
I-
to make that leap on your next turn.
Yep. Pretty
Okay.
much.
Give me a will saving throw as the gelatinous ooze fights against you in order to do its ooze.
Okay.
Not you.
Me? No.
No,
Oh.
not you.
Oh. Sorry.
And a guy.
A will,
Yeah, wisdom.
wisdom. Okay, wisdom is at the top.
Should be a good one.
Yes, it is. So 16 plus 4.
Okay.
Good
Just
luck.
barely you're able to hold it in place.
All right.
Doesn't do anything. It's just oozing. It says oozing it up right
It's like
there.
it's really trying to get out. I hope you guys can attack this thing.
You guys gonna do anything?
I don't. I can shoot it
Or
with
wait.
webs.
Push the button.
All right, I'll crawl up and see about pushing the button. See if it does anything.
You came out, right?
I'm not out
Oh,
yet.
you're not
She's
out,
not out
so
yet.
I'm not
So
going to
wait.
push the button.
Let Gwen get out and then push the button.
Okay.
I'll crawl up and get in place.
Gwen.
I will leap out as without touching the threshold as best I can.
Okay. It's not. It's
Not a deal?
You're fine. Yeah.
I'm out.
You
Okay.
get out, and
Um,
the door closes behind you.
Nice. Thanks. That was a tight one.
And
What
just-
happened back there?
And just to see what if I can do it, I not only release the water, but I
As
try
soon
to.
as the door closes, you
Oh, dang it.
don't feel
You
it.
lose sight.
Okay, I was gonna try to eliminate the water and see if it would happen. See if I can turn it into powder.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
So what
Maybe we do
happened
that
back
to a
there?
person.
okay.
What happened back there?
Well,
All of a sudden, everything just started running, and there was like a blue wall or something.
hey, it's Talos!
Talos!
Dude, I haven't seen you in a while. So I reach into my pocket and I pull out the cube of force and I say, I accidentally activated this little doodad.
That's handy to forget.
Yeah, I'm not that bright, but now that I know I have it, it will definitely come in handy
Do
later. Put it back in my pocket.
Do you have any other
Let's
things
never
you've
speak of this
forgotten
again.
about? Like, rings of power,
So if
swords of all killing.
nope, that's the only thing.
How about gems that, annihilate androls?
Yeah, now it is.
That would be nice.
Yeah, so I would recommend everybody look inside of your inventory and make sure that you don't have anything special that we aren't that we don't know about.
Well, I have 8 more torches in this one.
Because I got it from the kobold.
Actually,
Or the
now that I think
kobold.
about it, you don't really have those torches on you. All your items were removed from you guys.
They gave them all back.
They
Yeah,
gave
the
you your
dwarves?
weapons back.
Oh, are we gonna retcon this whole fight and start it over with?
No,
me?
you're good. We'll just say you found 2 torches running,
There was a torch in the box.
but they give you your weapons back.
Okay.
That's what they allowed you to have,
All right, so
and your armor.
let's never speak of this again, and let's continue. Just remember that I have that. If it comes to it and you think it would be useful, let me know. And I
But
will
these 2
decide.
guys don't have weapons,
Right.
Because you guys didn't bring them.
Didn't
Well,
you pick up
we
an axe?
picked up. in
Well,
the-
yeah,
in
you
the-
don't have your usual weapons.
Yeah.
You picked up a club and you
I
picked
got a
up
short sword,
yeah.
I think.
I thought I had. Was it just a club that I picked
It's a
up?
We'll
spice
allow
club,
you to
yeah.
learn.
Oh, right.
You don't have to chat if you.
Did you add that
if
to
don't
my?
need But this is
inventory?
getting
I'm not,
intense.
but
So
I
I'm
can
glad you're here,
okay.
Talos. We missed you, man.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Keep walking.
Yeah.
What are the odds that that crowd is going to come right back in a few minutes?
I've still got my cube.
Dude,
if
they were
that's the
running with their
case.
tail between their legs. They were gone.
Yeah, they were pretty afraid, and I must let you know that the weight, the force of the wall is equal to my body weight. So if there's more people than me, it will push me back. So
Seriously?
you have an 8 times scope. Let's get it. What's up, Randy?
Thanks, Randy.
I cast Firebolt with an 8 times scope attached.
So
My accuracy is +2.
So yeah. So if we do that, you guys will have
Keep
to
going.
support me.
All right. Well,
Let's continue.
unfortunately, I can't really help you guys be stealthy anymore. So just try to keep the noise to a minimum. I should be able to get by pretty quietly for a little while. So do you guys want to have me go ahead and you just kind of follow behind a little bit,
Yeah,
or
whoever has
That's good.
dark vision, I don't.
I do.
I do.
It's not dark in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's lit all the way down. I'm just gonna start walking. I'm tired of hearing these people talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep
I'm
walking.
crawling.
Well, I guess he's going. Okay, I'm fine.
Crawling.
Hey guys, and I try to catch up.
Let me space
Cool.
the long dock of this hallway.
This
Yeah.
mine.
Of Underdark.
Yeah, let's,
Of the
we're not there
Underdark.
yet.
So how long are you guys gonna walk for? Is the question.
We just have to walk.
I will
so-
say that the hallway is descending.
Okay.
Like you're going at a slow pace down.
And
We'll
we don't
keep-
ever come across any
Yeah.
cross hallways or.
It's a
We'll
mine
keep
shaft.
we'll keep going until we come across something unusual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything that we can
well-
see that's unusual.
How far can we see down the hallway? How far can we see down the hallway? Like a
To
ways?
the end of
A stone's
visible
throw.
Okay.
The end
Yeah.
of a turn.
It's a
like that.
straight
How-
downhill, slight decline.
Okay.
So it's creep.
Mine shaft.
It's one of those creepily. We can see the.
Yeah,
Come
if
to
it
a
was a
point.
painting, it would come to the come to a
Right.
point.
Come to a
Yes.
point.
Okay,
Cool.
so we'll be able to see something coming from a
Yeah.
long ways away.
Yeah.
Well, do any of you guys need to rest or anything at some point? We might want to think about doing that before we get too deep in.
I do.
Just right in the middle of the hallway.
Unless you've got a better option, we could also walk to the end of it and
We're
meet
too-
whatever
from
we
what-
got.
We're too
From my-
exposed to rest here.
Yeah, from my
Okay.
understanding, this is a these caves are a relatively well traveled
Hmm.
from the history of
We have to keep in mind that if we spent, I'm sorry, you were going to.
yeah, you stepped on me, crawl.
I'm just gonna say, we only have 2 weeks to get back to our
Yeah.
ship.
So we need to keep moving.
2 weeks.
All right. Well,
We
Hold
gotta-
on, but I do want.
we gotta
He
find a way
was
out.
giving us actual info that's helpful. So please continue.
So,
Sorry.
from my understanding of the Citadel, and I pull out a booklet that I had on my
Pamphlet?
person that they gave back to me.
Nice brochure, man.
is that embossed?
From
Visit the Underdark and
this is not well. According to trade routes in the area, the Citadel is only fed by trade routes underground. So these would be relatively well traveled by bands that are coming from different areas. More likely, it's coming from the Citadel that's
More likely
to
other
the,
ones.
to the east of here. Wait, west of here. So we could find a lot of things here, but hopefully
Alright.
there'll be just traveling bands of people trying to trade. But that's from my understanding, unless they put us in a shaft that isn't like that. So we'll just we'll keep on our guard, but if we find a place that is bands like AC/DC, yeah. So I suggest that we just keep walking
I'm gonna keep going until we can find some
until we
kind
can
of
find a place
cover
that
or
is
something.
relatively shelterable.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You
I'll
know that room I was in was fairly
turn
sheltered
back
as long as
into
somebody-
a person, elf type.
That
let
room
us
was
out.
relatively small. Yeah.
and we got rid of the cube.
We'd have to keep the queue. I don't know if we want to go back there and do that.
we don't. I don't want to.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to.
All right. Well, let's go.
We're gonna keep walking, probably until we see something.
It's in there. In your inventory. I had it.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. You guys keep walking for quite some time. It was earlier in the day when you guys started this excursion, so it's probably late midday, maybe 3-4 o'clock.
Would we know
by
that?
the time? I mean,
Just a guess. You'd guess it's supper time, probably.
Okay.
Probably a little,
We're kind of hungry.
a little rumbly in your tummy.
Tumbly.
You notice that the lights up ahead are fading, and that it's no longer a lit hallway, and it appears that for whatever reason this nicer section of the mine shaft is cutting off, and it's giving way to what appears to be more of a cavern than a mine shaft.
Okay, and it's still one hallway. There's no.
So one hallway.
Okay. And I kind of stop and or slow down. I'm still walking. So what do you guys think? Should we keep
Did
going?
we ever consider going back, and now that the horde of whatever they were fighting is not fighting them anymore? Is that
What?
enough?
What?
Would that be enough?
To get out of here?
Yeah. Or do we just keep going? This is not
I
turning
don't.
into anything
Yeah, I don't think
better.
They were. I mean, you saw they were prodding us forward.
Yeah.
They aren't going to let us go back. So, and if there is a way to get out of here, we're going to find it this way. They're not going to let us. There's no amount of.
So they just kept on
Convincing.
pushing even though the enemy was gone.
The enemy was gone. We moved forward. They were moving with us.
Trusted
until-
dwarf.
Yeah, until they reached a certain
I'm not
point,
seeing
and
you
then
added it
they
to
just
all.
allowed us to go.
I removed your great axe.
Oh, maybe
So,
this needs to just be updated.
But
Refresh.
from my understanding of this area, there are ways to get back up if we want to find them,
If we can.
if we can. But I would suggest we go down here and
It's
try
not
to catch
here,
them.
and we know it's not the other way.
Yep.
I will
so-
say you knew about Citadel Adbar.
Uh-huh.
You didn't know much about the Underdark.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Underdark. The only thing I knew about the Citadel was that the caves that are feeding it underneath.
Yep.
All right. Well, so we keep moving.
Does anybody
Into the
have any
darkness?
way of seeing in the dark or any?
I can see
way of
pretty well in
lighting?
the dark. Probably better than most. And
We both have dark vision, so
yeah,
So-
we can. I can tell. I can see some.
DM,
I will. Yes.
before we continue, I've got more knowledge as a person than that my
I'll
character
keep you in
does.
check. Don't worry.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
One thing to note is as the sconces do go out, it doesn't become dark in the hallways. There is kind of a permeation of light that's present in the area, although it's not necessarily coming from anywhere.
Would I know what that is?
No, you have no clue.
Got it. I'm gonna act like I don't know what that is. This is odd.
Wow. All right.
Kind of cool. It looks a little like the
I'm gonna
Northern
keep
Lights.
walking.
Yeah.
yeah, we need to
Keep
find.
going till.
We keep walking.
I mean,
still walking.
we're basically looking for cover, right? And we're looking for a place to
Cover. Or
We're looking
clean
for
up.
a-
find information.
I'm,
Yeah.
well, we don't have any food, so we need to just keep moving.
Did they take all our rations and everything?
They
Yeah.
gave you your
Oh,
weapons
they-
and armor.
Oh, so they took my
Son of a
backpack.
gun.
They gave you your weapons and armor.
Okay. So we need food.
Did they also take?
They gave you your weapons and armor.
Did they take my dragon scale?
So
Moving
we'll
on.
Just keep
Sorry.
walking for anything anything new.
Yeah, so the tunnel is dim lighting, just for you guys' awareness. You walk on, and after a little while of no longer being in the well-lit tunnel and in this odd, dimly lit section, you do come, in fact, to like a cavernous area.
All right. I
Okay, so
will
it's open.
Yep.
explore the entryway very, very quietly. And in fact, as we get closer, we'll be like, okay, guys,
Yep.
like looks like it opens up. Stay back a little bit. I'm gonna go check it out. Just don't do anything stupid, like make noise. And I'll try to sneak up to the entrance and see if I
I'm
can
gonna
see
say
anything.
you have 10 minutes.
I'll be back sooner than that. And if I don't, I'm not.
Can we see the back end of the
get
cavern?
your sword and come.
Is it open enough to where it's okay? So it's
Well, it's open enough, but
It's-
it's not well lit enough that you can see the whole
Got
cavern.
it.
Okay, so it just
okay.
goes dark.
We're just gonna
No, it's
Ish.
still, yeah.
So
I'm
I'll go check out the
It
entryway
appears
and see
more
if I can.
foggy at a point, and then
okay. So I suggest we kind of get out of the doorway and just kind of go to the left a little bit.
Go to
and
the
just
side.
sit. I'm gonna sit and We're just.
Well,
wait
were you gonna
for the
let me
wall.
try to explore first, see if there's any enemies or traps or anything, or are you just gonna just march forward? Because that's what I'm trying to do.
If we, as we approach, right, we're gonna see
Yeah, we
within
walk-
the
okay.
immediate vicinity.
I walked
Oh,
into
okay.
the cavern and we're like, oh, it's a cavern.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
So we're
park
just
off
kind of
to the side.
stepping to the side
Okay.
of the opening, and we're like, okay, you can check it out. We'll wait right here.
Okay. Alrighty.
And we'll be fine.
I'll just, in that case, I'll just kind of wander around, not very far away. Just, I'm mostly looking to see if we're in a safe, reasonably safe spot so that we can rest, and if there's anything obvious that we should be working our way towards, like other tunnels, any buildings, or any evidence of other creatures or anything like that.
Okay.
Anything
Camps,
Yeah.
orcs, balrogs.
Orcs would be actually a pleasant thing to see.
I'm
No
gonna
Balrogs.
separate into my spirit form thing.
Cool.
I'll let you. You guys know about that now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll mention that, and whatever way you go, I'll kind of go opposite, and
Where you go, I'll go.
Okay, you
And
guys begin
explore.
to investigate the cavern. You're only able to get about 50 feet out, and you come to this large gorge that's going basically from wall to wall. You could just, in your spirit form, fly over to the side, but you, Gwen, aren't
I'm
able
stuck.
to. It's about 100 feet across,
Okay.
and you cannot see the bottom of it.
And no way across it.
You go from one wall to the other wall, and it appears to be a large crack. The hole continues going on, but this little room, whatever earthquake caused this fissure in the ground, basically split this room in half.
All right. Well, I'll head back to these two, or actually
we
all
both
three.
see
What are you
this.
gonna? Yeah,
Um,
you see it too.
I'll head
You're
back to
able
these
fly
three
the
and
other
explain
side.
to them.
Okay.
Do I know you separated into your spirit form?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay.
done
I'll
that
let you
before.
Okay.
I'm. You can kind of see I'm a vaporish.
Oh, okay. So while he's off doing whatever spirits do,
It's your spirit
they.
animal.
Ba-doom.
My Patronus.
So
is
there's
a high
a-
elf.
there's a huge fissure right across this room. I have no idea where the gnolls and the creature that was driving them went, but I believe they came down this hall, and they are not here on our side of the fissure. There's no way across.
Okay.
So I believe we're probably fairly safe here, unless there's some secret passage further up that hall,
Okay.
kind of like what I found, but that we totally missed on our way down here.
Okay.
So as exploring the other side, was there a ledge on the other side, or was it just wall, ceiling
Yep.
into the wall and down into the hole?
When you get to the other side, there is in fact quite a few different caverns to head down, basically.
Okay.
And so you get over.
Okay.
There's another
Before-
half of the room basically
Okay.
in there.
And you said
on
it was
that
like
side
100
there's-
feet across.
Yep.
Before you keep doing that, I basically said, well, Solnar's said that he was investigating in the spirit.
His his
So,
body just standing there. He's
I'm,
got a little drool. Oh.
I need to rest so I can be better in another fight. So I suggest that we rest here.
I think that's a good idea. Do we want to take shifts watching, or do we want
Yes.
to just rely on me trancing and being able to see what's happening? You want to take shifts?
I would suggest we take shifts. This is
All right.
not a place that we
So
want to.
You're the healer, so why don't you take the first? And you take the first rest, and I'll
I can
watch.
watch. I'm mostly full.
Okay. I'll
You're
rest.
gonna-
Exploring
gonna
how
watch?
many- I'll just
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
five.
I'll take a full rest
Okay. So
If-
I'll come back
if you let us.
while you guys are doing your thing, and
Okay.
who's on? You're on watch.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are out.
Hey,
Trance for 4 hours.
while you're up, can you make another one?
You go.
I don't know how to make them though. How do you make
Anybody
them? I'm
else?
resting. Just tell me how to make them.
So
while I'm over there.
I'll tell you. I crossed. It's about 100 feet. There's 5 more passages.
Yep.
5 passages on the other side. So we need to either figure out how to go down or across
To the cavern? Or to the other one?
to the other side of
Oh,
the,
there's a chasm in
the
between.
chasm. Yeah, the chasm is about 100 feet across,
Oh.
and I was able to get to the other side. And then there's 5 passages
Where
on the other side.
where did the gnolls go, do we think?
I don't know. I can go back out and
What about like the sides, like left
yeah,
and right?
I can go back and explore while you're on watch
go.
or whatever, and I'll very cautiously go one side and the other and just kind of explore for a couple hours.
I'm gonna move your body next to the other
Well,
sleeping
I'm
fellows.
in my body, right? Can I talk as a spirit form to them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, sure, and then I'll head back out.
Do I get a full rest as trancing or a long rest?
4 hours is not
4
passed yet. No,
Okay. Well, that's what I was trying to ask. Is are we considering it? Okay.
not yet.
So I will. Now you say I can fly. I can just kind of hover and fly in. Okay, so I'm gonna. Now, did I hear you right? There's a chasm.
Yep.
The hole in the chasm goes left and right, kind of under.
Well, it cracks up. Like once
Okay,
you're
just
outside of
cracks.
the walls, it goes up too. But
Okay.
it's
I'm gonna go up first
okay.
and just see if I can find. Does it open up into anything up there that we could potentially maybe climb or? What do I? Am I
weapons
rolling?
and
Am
all
I just looking? Am I?
No, you're just bebopping around. I'm assuming.
Okay.
You fly up about 300-400 feet, and it gets larger and larger, and then it kind of comes to an area where it looks like the outsides have kind of collapsed on it. There's some large boulders that are basically just kind of stuck there,
Okay.
and it's like the area where the game designers haven't allowed you to like go out of yet. So there's
Right.
like this really weird sort of texturing and stuff.
The
Gotcha.
invisible wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'll come back down and
Yep.
start.
Perfect.
heading-
You like try and step on it, and some you can't step on the rock. You just like
Yeah.
slide back off.
You're running in place.
Is that a 10? That's a 10. So you said there's 5 passages.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down the second one from
Okay.
the left and just see
what
what's
you
down
can
there. See what I can see. I'll go for a little while.
Okay. Cool.
Guys, we should all split up at this point.
Yeah, we
Different
should
passes.
all pick
Yeah.
different passages.
Technically, we're not splitting the party.
One of us will get a different.
That's
One of
right.
us will get to the ship.
No, we're all dead.
Okay.
We just haven't
So
figured
you
it out.
wander down the passageway for a little while, and way off in the distance, you're no longer going down anymore. You see a light.
Don't go.
Okay. How long? How far out am I time wise?
Say you wander down this passage for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Slowly
All right.
going around.
I'll go.
Hey,
So it's just kind of a little pinprick
you
in
know
the. It's
That's
just a little
okay.
pinprick out in the distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't, it looks like firelight. It doesn't look like outdoor sunlight or anything like
Okay. I'll
It's got
cautiously
like a flicker to
approach, paying attention to if I'm hearing anything, if I can see anything moving around it.
that. Okay.
Slow enough, I don't want to get close enough that I would be noticed. That I would think I would be noticed. I'm
Okay.
still kind of learning this, so.
Yeah, you kind of
If
get
I-
to the outside of the light. You see it kind of opens up into a small room. It's like a 4-way meeting of halls, basically.
Okay.
And you see what appears to be a dwarven woman with some things in cages, kind of just sitting there.
Can I see what's in the cages? Or?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. Actually, no, give me a survival check.
Oh, you did not survive. Oh, you survived.
Not a net.
Okay. One of them you definitely recognize as a kobold. Easy peasy.
Okay.
In one of the cages. There is also this weird kind of oozy creature.
It's
like-
square.
it is not square. No.
Gelatinous cube.
It's kind of a brownish dirt poop color, basically.
Okay.
And then there's a large snake that is emanating where in fact the light is coming from. It's a fiery glow that's emanating from its body.
Okay.
Hot dang.
And there are all 3 in cages.
Okay.
She's just kind of sitting there.
Nah, it's okay.
Knock a shin, sir.
Just make
Okay,
sure you
I'm
double
gonna-
or triple dip.
I'm gonna head back
Just double dip. Make sure you
and talk to whoever is on watch at this point.
Yeah.
Just kind of relay information.
You go back in your body, or are you still spirit form?
Oops.
I'll stay spirit form for now, but
As you were traveling away, you did notice that the further away you got, the less of a connection that you felt to your body.
okay.
Like, you can tell what's going on with your body when you're close to it, but when you were that far away, it's really difficult to tell. Like, if you were getting attacked or anything
Okay.
like that, there wouldn't have been any sort of feedback that you would
Sure.
know. Just so you know.
So the fact that I took his finger and stuck it in his nose.
No idea.
It's
Yeah.
your finger, man.
Yes. Stop picking your nose.
Stop picking your nose.
Stop it.
Boy,
Get back in your body like, why is my face hurt?
Not here or here. Right here.
No, chip shape.
Okay.
So, dear God, what happened to your face?
By the time you get back, it's just about for watch changeover, but this guy is still standing watch.
Okay. So, I went down the relay up, couldn't get anywhere, went down, picked a passage at random, went down, saw the dwarf lady and the things in the cages in the light. So, there are things to be found if we can get across the chasm.
Is there anything is there any exit to that room, or was this the only way in?
I don't know what I've noticed.
No, I said there. It's like a meeting place.
Oh yeah. It was like 4 hallways.
Yeah.
That came and met this thing. So
Okay. Well, do you need a nap?
I don't think I do.
No.
No, I don't. So
Okay.
I'll go back into my
Then
body.
be gone.
This is
No, go check out the other
Oh.
ones. They're sleeping.
Go check it out.
Yeah, go check out
Good.
the other hallways.
Okay.
As he leaves, it's now you're feeling awfully tired. Just so you know.
Okay.
It's been about 4 hours. Time for a change of watch shortly.
I go down hallway 1.
Hallway Uno. How long are you going down hallway 1?
I don't know. I'll go down. That one was what, 30 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll go down 30 minutes, and if I haven't seen anything by then.
So this hallway branches off in like a bazillion different directions as you keep walking down. It goes boop and then boop
Okay.
and then boop and just keeps going.
Okay.
A veritable cornucopia of hallways.
Are they all branching off of a main hallway, or is it all kind of
No,
maze-ish?
it's all kind of mazes.
Okay.
Like you cut left, you cut right, you go down, you kind of get to a hallway, and it could be going back the direction you
Okay.
came from a
So
little
I think
bit.
at that point, without having any kind of map or anything like that, I probably wouldn't continue down this hallway
Yeah.
very much. I'd probably go 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah.
And
I would
then
like to, just so you know, you are able to like lightly manipulate objects. Like you can't
Okay.
lift a heavy item, but if you wanted to like put a line in the dust, you could muster the strength up to do that to like
okay.
signify that you've gone down this area and stuff.
Okay.
unless it's perfectly clean.
That's good to know. Is there a lot of dust on the floor?
Yeah, it's more cavern now than anything.
Okay.
It's dirt basically.
Okay, I might go a couple more hallways and make notes as long as I go, but
Okay.
I still don't. I don't know that I would trust that these marks would remain unchanged because
Yeah.
I just don't know what's in the area. So I'll go for a little bit, but I'll probably come back sooner.
Yeah. Okay. It just kind of keeps doing the same thing, branching
Okay.
out, going different ways. You
Okay.
do notice the overall theme, though, is it's going down. While the other hall was going linearly, this one is starting to descend.
Okay.
Do you wake us up and switch out who's watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to, though. You're at the point where you now have disadvantage on any sort of rolls. Because you haven't got sleep time.
Yeah, we did that one. And
Did
you
that
already
one
did that one.
Alright.
That's
Who
Okay.
can wake up?
That is number
I
3.
guess it's just me.
Your
So,
decision.
are they both fully rested at this point with 4 hours?
No, not completely.
4 hours
No.
would be normally
You
a
just-
half rest, but
What?
I would assume you would probably know.
You were
Els
just in
would-
battle, so I'm gonna wake him up for
Okay.
watch.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay.
Get up.
Okay. So I haven't had any rest. Like.
You're not fully rested, no.
Okay. So all right. Go to bed.
Okay. I go down hallway number 4.
Okay. You choose number 4. Number 4, you notice, is a long stairway heading down. Not like a actual stairway, but like
Okay.
rocks kind of loosely put together, and it just goes down. And as you get deeper and deeper, the light is still present, but it starts to kind of fade out. It gets darker.
Okay. Okay. I will turn around after 10 minutes or so
Okay.
on that hallway.
Cool.
And I will go down number 5.
Number 5. Give me a perception check as you go down number 5.
27.
You notice
Yeah.
just out of the corner of your eye, this entire hallway, there is a similar creature to the one that you just saw in the room attacking Gwyntheal. And
Okay.
you don't really make it out because it's perfectly see-through until you're like right up next to it.
Okay.
But because of your form currently, it hasn't seemed to notice you.
Okay. I will back off.
Okay.
And I think I have, hallway 3 is the only one I haven't been down?
Number 3, my lord.
So I will.
Have you guys seen Hotel Transylvania? All I can think of is Blobby.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I
I've
will
got images
cautiously
from
start
in my
approaching
head.
hallway 3.
Alright, you head back out. The cube does not chase you
Excellent.
down.
I'm glad I percepted that.
You turn down number 3
Number 3, my lord.
and begin your walkity walk.
Floaty.
This one goes down, and you know, in the distance, you hear what sounds like water.
Okay.
It makes you need to pee.
Not like a cool babbling brook, but the rush of a waterfall or something along those lines, like strong physical pounding water.
Okay. Sorry, I'm taking some notes.
No, you're good.
Read spelled that wrong. Oh well. So that was 3. It had rushing water. All right, I will see if I can. I'll continue a little bit and see if I can find the source, or if it's a river or a waterfall.
Okay. Yeah, you continue down the hallway, and it opens up into another cavern. You can hear the waterfall rushing. You can't see it though anywhere. And as you look to your right and left, in a cavern normally you would think it would start to curve in, but it just appears straight in both directions. It
Okay.
doesn't appear to go in any way, and you can't see the end or anything. It just looks like kind of an open, flat, slight decline ahead of you.
Okay. I can't see the water yet.
Nope, no water.
So
Huge cavern though.
narrow hallway.
Yep.
No branching off of that.
Yep.
It just opens up into this massive
Yep.
cavern. Okay. With water sound. And then 4 was the declining
Stairwell.
stairwell that went basically black.
A stairwell to hell.
If there's a bustle, then go ahead. Trouble. Oh wait, that's
Okay.
not the same song.
Stairwell,
It's just a
rock,
sprinkle from the main.
and no light. Okay. And then 5 was the cube.
The cube.
Okay. Okay. I'll explore the cavern for Is it what's the light like in this huge?
It's about the same.
Okay.
Whatever this light is, it appears to be
Just kind of
intermixed with like a fog sort
Okay.
of deal. So,
So
it
I
kinda
can,
fogs out.
if I go out, I can kind of see where I came from.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll kind of go explore and
Okay.
pay attention to keep track of where the doorway is.
What was dirt in the hallway has now kind of turned to like rocks and smaller pebbles and stuff like that along this area. And you still hear the water in the distance, but
Okay.
how far are you going to be venturing out? Like to the point where you can no longer see the hall anymore?
I wouldn't lose sight of the hallway.
Okay.
So
Then yeah, that's all that you're going to see.
50, 60 feet, something like
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right. I'll head back.
Cool. Party on, man.
Party on, guard.
You get back to your body.
Okay.
And you see an Anagai standing watch this time, with Rothgar sound asleep. What sort of sleeping sounds does Rothgar make? Crawl. Or yeah, excuse me.
Don't
Sad.
insult the man.
Crawl. What sort of sleeping sounds does Crawl make?
What are you talking about?
Give us a good Crawl sleeping noise. I want to know what's in the background here. Gwyn just meditates, and so she's just kind of quiet over there. All right, you got that in the background, and scene.
So got
Go. What do you say to Anagai?
So I come back on my body, rub my face a little bit.
Hey there, Solnar.
All right.
How'd it go?
There's. So I told Crawl the chasm's about 100 feet across. On the other side of it, 5 different passages, and I'll relay what I saw.
Cool.
The maze passage, the light with the dwarf lady and the creatures,
Got it.
rushing water, huge cavern,
Okay.
climbing stairwell, and the gelatinous cube.
Got it.
So
So is there any way we can get there?
I don't know. There's
Oh,
we got to figure out a way across.
Yeah, all this information.
Did I go down?
Nope. You have not gone down.
It's kind
I
of
haven't-
worthless.
I haven't
if we
gone
don't
down yet.
know
Yeah.
How to get over there?
We need
So
rope
maybe.
and
Are you feeling tired at all?
nope.
You want to go either way and see if there's any way that we can either safely
No.
step across, jump across this little fissure that we've got right here.
Little. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will go back.
Okay, I'll be here.
All right. I'll separate, and then I'll focus on going down.
Okay.
See, staying cautious, kind of making sure I notice stuff.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you start heading down. It's not super deep. It only goes down about 200-300 feet. You do notice, however, at the bottom, there's a decent amount of corpses right in like the middle of the crack, basically.
Okay.
So like in the middle of the room, left and right, kind of central. This and it's a good
like
amount
they all kind of
of
funneled in.
null corpses.
Are they fresh?
You kind of investigate them. You don't really have the best sense of like temperature and stuff as a spirit form, so you can't really tell on whether or not they're
But I
fresh.
can
Some
see-
of them are decayed. They're
Okay.
not bones, but yeah,
Okay.
there are some older ones there as well.
Bad news bears.
Okay. And I'll go. It all kind of funnels down.
No, it's like it's just a flat crack, basically.
Okay. So,
Yep, deep V.
but basically
Kinda like
walled on both
that.
sides. It doesn't go
Yeah.
forever. Okay. All right. So I'll head back up and.
Zinga.
Cool.
And a guy's still there, so
Whoa, that was quick.
it bottoms out
Bottoms out.
into a big pile of corpses.
Corpses of what?
Look like gnolls, mostly.
The same gnolls that we were fighting?
It's hard to tell.
Were they
I couldn't-
corpsified or were they pretty
Some of
fresh?
them.
That's dullist. Come on.
Some of them were old. Some of them looked newer, but it was hard to tell how if many of them were the gnolls we were.
So
just
we
chasing.
could go down there and then up to the other side?
It would take time, but yes, we could.
Okay. Is there
It's
like,
very steep.
It's steep, so it'd be a steep climb down and a steep climb up, but
Okay.
there is a bottom.
Okay, I don't
I feel
mean
like
to-
there should be a better way to get across this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nobody has any
Carl
rope.
was talking in his sleep. I don't know.
That's a bad idea.
So what?
There's a better one.
So
There's a better one.
so just I don't mean to like boss you around or anything,
Yeah.
but have you checked like either side of the like just followed it
Yeah.
either way. And
It's
see if
just a
there's
big
anything.
hole.
Have I woke
there's-
up or come out of my trance
Because
at all?
there's,
Or
I
I'm
mean, we
just,
want
can
to,
walk
whatever.
this way along the fissure, and we
You
can
having fun
walk
over
that
there?
way along the fissure. I wonder if there's anything on either side, or if
Whatever you want to do. I
if
mean,
it
it's
just
well
comes
past
to the
trance
wall
time.
and
Kind of
that's it.
comes.
yeah.
So
I think.
Oh,
So there's only one way. We have to either
Oh,
go
okay.
through the fissure or back the way
cool.
we came.
You're
I think so.
you're not trancing
I'll
anymore.
confirm
You're done
that I saw
conferring
that,
with
but-
your gods.
Okay, yeah.
right.
Let's figure that out
So-
so we know.
Oh,
I
please,
confirmed as I
sir.
was looking,
Can I
right? There
count
are
it as a full
ends.
rest?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
basically, it's across or back the way we came.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we don't have much choice then.
Yeah.
So as long as there's
We
nothing
could-
dangerous down there.
So
Badoo?
I could go spider form again and go down there and try to pick up stuff off of the bodies. Maybe there's rope. Maybe there's
Yeah, if there's anything food, I mean, I know it's null food.
Yeah.
But if we could get some nourishment down here, because we're probably going to be here for a little while, at least I would think it's around 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
we kind of need, and if there's any way that we can find, like a, I know that this place probably isn't too friendly, but if we could find a little
Yeah.
trader,
Unbelievable.
Well,
some sort of person down here.
I could go approach the dwarf lady.
Did they take all of my money too?
Mhm.
So we don't have anything. That sucks.
You have your weapons.
Did they take my
Do we have your
matches?
armor?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Your head's gone. Scoot over.
there's the dwarf lady that I could maybe go try and approach. But
We'll probably let's try to go together.
yeah,
We don't. I mean,
but
when we get
maybe
there,
she's got.
it would probably be best if we like got to the point to where we could see her, and then maybe we could send one person. But
I say we take her out.
I
And
don't-
free the prisoners.
I don't.
But
wanna-
I'm just telling you in my sleep.
I mean, you
So-
told
We're
me
waiting
there's a
for her.
kobold in a cage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we like kobolds. So
Bottom of their head.
I suggest. I mean, if it were me, I mean, since you just discovered 2 areas, we could probably. I would pick that way. But
With
if we
the
have more
dwarf
time,
lady.
yeah, if we have more time to discover the other ones than we do, because we have
Yeah.
another 4 hours
Yeah. So there's the
at
cavern.
least.
Seems
No, less than 4 hours.
Less than 4 hours.
Yeah.
Before we, because I want to have a full rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay.
you go 99 and get a few more.
Okay. So
Get
for
it.
now. I'll just. I mean, if you're up or whatever, I can.
Yeah,
watch.
I'm up and I'm not really clued in. So
I'll relay it all.
okay, cool.
Did you go to sleep again?
I don't know. Did I?
Do you want to?
I want a full rest. So yes.
You're
Yeah. Go
more than
now.
welcome
Okay.
to.
I'm gonna go down it again.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm gonna see if I can take a look around and see if I can find any tracks from the gnolls that like kind of ran ahead of us.
I just picture you waking up and wandering off.
Well, no, I had a conversation with Sonar about what the heck. And in the hallway and see if I can tell where they went. So, like, did they come through that way
Yes.
and where they go? Okay.
Yes.
And is it pretty obvious they like went to the edge?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to go up to the edge where it looks like the footsteps went,
Yes.
and I'm gonna investigate it. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
around and see if
investigate that.
I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything like any evidence of like a removable bridge that they took out, or if there's something that like is more, I don't know, something invisible or something like that.
Give me an investigation check.
Cool.
For your investigation, sir.
All right. Oh my gosh, it's a natural one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have
you
no
you
idea.
fall in.
You put your hand, you're kind of like feeling around for stuff over the edge and everything. You feel like you're about to lose your balance and everything. But you don't. You're good.
Yeah.
But it was close.
How far
You
away?
almost died.
A ranger with 1 for an investigation. I suck at tracking.
But
How
you
far
don't think
from
there's
the
anything left.
edge of the
Right.
chasm are we?
A couple
What's-
hundred feet.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
since I didn't find anything, I guess I'll.
But then as your hand, as you're like about to go over, you like push yourself, and a large rock, kind of on the edge, flips over and tumbles down the side, and you do in fact see a large pile of rope sitting underneath that. Kind of like it was hidden under the nook, but you destroyed the nook.
Huh. Natural one found a rope.
But then
rope.
from the other side
It's a trap! Okay.
of the chasm, you hear a
Whoa.
Well,
Made the cube mad.
I made the cube mad. Right. I will. Can I see anything over there? I mean, okay.
and it wasn't quite that loud. It was kind of like you get the echo of it coming off the walls.
Right.
But that is the noise that you heard.
You've seen Fellowship of the Ring, right? You just knocked the armor suit down.
Sweet. Sweet. Well, am I able to like grab the rope? Is it small enough that I could grab it and take it with me?
You grab it, sure, and
Okay.
you notice that it is attached to like a good tie-off.
Okay, then I'll
It
just
appears that this is what they're using to get across.
I'll make sure I'm not actually knocking it into the cavern from handling it or disturbing it, and then I'm gonna
Roll for handling.
and then I'm gonna head back to the group because I mean I'm totally
Give me a seamanship roll, please. See how good you are
Seamanship,
handling that rope.
Plus 20, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you grab that rope and
Yeah.
bring it over with you.
well I was gonna leave it there to make sure I don't, but I was just gonna
Let's,
make sure
like,
Put it up on top.
Yeah.
I'm picking
make
it
sure
up
it's
right now.
secure. Head
Yeah.
back to the group.
It's currently not gonna fall into
Yeah.
the pit.
So when I get back, who's awake?
Me.
You.
That guy.
Did you hear anything just now?
Yes.
Would I have heard it? Yes.
It was pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. Yeah.
Well,
What was that? What'd you do?
I found a rope, but I think I might have also found the guardian of the rope or something. I don't know. I didn't see them, but I heard. But as you know, we heard something. Let's just hope he doesn't bring friends anytime
Could
soon.
you tell? All I heard was echo. Could you get a direction?
No, I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I just heard something. Excuse me. Yep.
Okay.
So
We'll let these guys rest more.
I don't have.
I'll go if you're good with watch, or do you want to go explore more?
There's not really much I can do aside from knock rocks into the cavern, apparently. So, it's we know the gnolls went to the edge of the cavern and they must have just jumped in or something. Did you find it? You said you found a bunch of them down there. Yeah, they must have just jumped in for fun, I guess.
All right.
Or they did kind of a
I can-
Minions thing where they like made a bridge of bodies of, and then they just had to let go and die.
I don't know why they would do that. There was a rope right there. I mean, they could have figured something out.
I can split off and go spirit form again and investigate the other side, see if there is a equivalent tie-off point or something, or more rope or something like that.
There is an equivalent tie-off
Okay.
on the other side.
I found. I'm not gonna yell, but all right. So I'll split off. You're on watch. I'll go look. Is there another rope on the other side? Okay.
The rope's big enough to go over to the
To
other
go
side.
across. Okay.
Spider.
So
Spider pig, spider pig.
yeah, that's I think what it's gonna come down to.
Gets
I
attacked
kind
by
of
an old
want
by
to
himself.
see if I can find that sound, kind of, but kind of not by myself. So okay, so I'll go and investigate how the rope gets right.
Wait, are
Is
you
it-
spider or spear right now?
No, I'm spirit right now. So yeah. All right. So I'm looking. Is it a? We throw it across and we can loop it, but it's like 100 feet. You said that's a long throw.
Yeah, it's not quite throwable.
It's how big is the rope? Is it like huge rope? Is it?
It's 2-inch diameter. We'll
Okay.
call it. It's not
So
Hauser
it's-
yet. It's just standard line.
Okay, so 2-inch diameter. It's not something you could tie off to an arrow and shoot an arrow across. Okay.
Definitely
How long of a rope? What?
Like 300-400 feet.
Okay. So probably long enough to drag down and up the other side.
Yeah, if you're a good enough climber.
Oh, I can climb. Okay. So after deducing all of this, I'll head back and.
I still liked your. He climbed that high, and then it was like a part of the map that the developers haven't designed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that invisible. Okay. So I'll tell him the rope. Right now, the only thing I can think of is
with the case.
turn into a spider and take the rope with me, crawl down, and crawl up the other side.
All right, you gonna be able to do that? Any trouble? You need any help? Need me to throw rocks or something?
No, I should
Okay.
be fine. Should we wait until these guys are rested? I mean, it's gonna take time once
I
they're.
don't know. And the guy
once
was
they're
up
rested.
already. Do you think he's okay, or do you think he's just being lazy, or do you think he actually needs some sleep?
No, he should rest.
All right, you know him better than me.
Okay, I will.
You weak humans.
So-
I'm not a human.
You
If
weak
I can take an
creatures.
aside right now,
Yeah.
I have 3. What is this? I have 2 wild shape changes per long rest.
Yep, you're good. You got him back.
Okay, I got them back. So
Yep.
I can just fake a long rest and.
Yep.
Okay.
Click your long rest button.
Oh man,
Okay.
you're so lucky.
You're so lucky.
You need to be alive.
Go refresh.
You
All right.
have
So
IT
I'm.
are so full of.
These IT guys just can't handle him.
All right. So I'm gonna change. What happened? I'll change into a spider. I'll go up. Yeah, I'll go up to the rope. Change into a spider.
Okay.
I can carry the rope. Am I that nimble?
I figure you're gonna like shoot some webbing onto it and like drag it along behind your
Okay.
butt.
That'll work. Actions. Why did that? Oh, okay.
I hear that spider silk stuff is pretty strong. Wonder if you could use that as a rope too sometimes.
True. How far does that shoot? Yeah. Okay, so how would that work if I'm gonna make a web bridge? Would I have to? How far do I shoot it? Oh, it's a 60-foot range.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting this from your butt too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's good at shooting things from his butt.
All right. Well, I've got 3 hours, and they're still resting. I'll just spend the next 3 hours making a kind of a narrow rope web. I'll leave the rope. I'll just make a web bridge.
Okay. Well, I
Or
figured
should I
you
use
get
the rope
Get
too?
the rope the other side
Yeah.
and then kind of like
Using
hang off
our
the rope.
character-
character's
make-
abilities
I
now.
can make
There you go.
I
hands.
want to know
Yeah.
how intricate his bridge is.
All right, give me a roll for.
DM didn't help us
Uh,
at all.
Let's go performance check.
We totally
See how-
Performance.
Yeah.
We totally was
See how
like,
nice you
what
make
about that
this
spider
rope bridge.
silk in your butt?
I believe that you could make a bridge with your spider silk, but let's see how
Performance.
Spider butt. Spider.
11.
11? It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna fall off of it. It's got handrails and everything.
I'm
so
walking on it, and
you,
I'm a
you
big.
thought
I'm
about
a
your safety first.
giant
You're a
spider.
spider on a spider
3
web. Of course, you're
points
not
of
falling.
It is function over form for this.
Right.
Boshia approved.
Okay.
Butt rope.
Or butt rope.
We're walking across on Solnar's butt road.
So, all right, I'll make the bridge, and
Cool.
I would imagine. I don't know, because I don't want them as they're. Am I able to make the web in a way that they don't like stick going across it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you'd be alright.
Cool. Okay, so I'm done with that.
Cool.
Does it take me all 3 hours?
We'll just say yes for expediency time.
Okay, boom, done.
Okay, 3 hours. You made a good rope bridge.
Okay, I'll head back. I'll turn out of spider form and back to a elf and wait out these guys rest.
Text message from you guys?
Also
Bro.
note that nothing ever came to the of the noise as well.
Okay.
Nothing ever came of the noise.
Nothing ever came of the noise.
Roll initiative, baby.
Okay.
We're so dead.
Alright, it is now morning. Anagai and Crawl awaken.
And a guy and Crawl. Asleep.
He's drinking it straight. Jason's off call now.
Nice. Attaboy.
What's he playing?
I don't know. What
Zelda?
are you playing?
What are you guys gonna do?
So
Let's cross that bridge.
they wake up and I inform them that I made a bridge.
A butt bridge.
We found a rope. I turned into a spider, made a bridge.
Crawl on my
Long rest?
knees. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh snap, baby! I am at full. I'm ready to take on the world.
Sorry.
You're at full something half.
No, it's not.
So
It's not.
Crawl.
I like
Everybody
get up and start doing
knows-
jumping jacks and running in place. I'm like, I'm
So
ready
you
to
know
go.
everything I found. You know everything I found. You know the first one.
Mhm.
I told you about the dwarf lady, so I'll tell you about the other 5.
And then I see this nice elaborate web butt bridge, and I'm like,
Butt rope bridge.
was
mind
this here before? Did
Nope.
we see? Did you make this?
Yep.
Oh, Solnar. You see
That
some
is
amazing.
high quality butt rope.
That is very. I mean,
High
this is good
tensile
stuff.
butt
High
rope.
tensile butt rope.
And I'm pretty excited, so I start walking across it, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty sturdy. I like this. And I start walking across.
you. I'll walk across.
I walk across.
Did you
Coming?
say there was a bunch of gnolls down there? Are you able to use your Spidey abilities and get us some?
Not
gear?
anymore.
Darn it! All right.
I mean, I could turn into again, but then I'm done for a while.
All right. Well, that was a fun idea. Let's keep going.
So
Yeah. No,
you came.
I
Okay.
want them to.
Okay, so
Where do we want to go?
All right.
I think
I would think 4.
Yeah, out of
No.
all the places that we
Which one was
went,
4? 4 is the
2 or 3.
the dwarf lady was
Oh.
the most.
dwarf lady with
Yeah.
animals, or 3 was.
And
Three
she
was
looked
the
like a
giant cavern with
Would
the
he
Russian
know the
water
difference
sound.
between dwarf and drow?
Drow or elves?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or else.
not,
yeah.
what's the other dark dwarf? Would he know the difference?
Draugr or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I say we go to talk to the dwarf lady. She might be able to
Oh,
give
no.
us some direction.
Nervable in whatever.
Or if nothing else, we'll have to kill her. And there's 4 of us and 1 of her, and she's got creatures with
Well,
her.
she's,
So
from the way he describes, she's in a crossroads. So I think
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
probably a slave trader, because there are slave traders down here.
Well, people with kobolds and stuff in cages.
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe it's
Okay. So what do we do with the
Friend.
slave trader?
Um,
What use do we have?
Well,
in the
let's
slave
go
trader?
down. Let's go down and see what she's doing, and maybe she can at least give us some guidance.
Okay. Do we leave the bridge?
No.
Nullified.
Nullified. No. I suggest we get rid of the bridge,
I would tend to
because we
agree
can
with that.
always make another one from your butt.
true.
We.
You can
You're-
always make another one from your butt.
Okay.
You have unlimited butt rope in that lovely butt of yours.
Yeah.
Wow.
So congratulations, we are across. Let's
Cut it
dump
down.
Dump the butt bridge and get going.
Okay.
Hey, you know what would be really handy on a mission, guy? Like a couple 100 feet of rope. Wouldn't that be nice?
That's true.
To, like,
Don't we didn't they grab that rope?
No, I
from
left
the
it
boat?
attached.
It's tied to the one side.
Yeah, I left it attached.
Did I integrate it in? I guess I thought I
thought-
integrated it into the bridge, or would I have just made web bridge?
I assume you were using the rope to make the wide bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can we keep some of your butt
Even
rope?
if it was integrated, I mean, you just a bunch of web sticks to a bunch of web. Now you got 4 inches of
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're taking it off. right?
Okay, so if there's any way we can carry it, then we just kind of coil it up and then hop it over us.
How do we disconnect it? I guess, and still manage to get
Cut
across.
it. Just cut the end. Just cut the end that's attached to the.
Yeah, you
Far
can
side,
just
right?
You
get
go
on
over
one
there
side.
and you cut the other end, and we'll meet
Well,
you never.
Isn't
And we
somebody
gotta.
able to like
No.
interact slightly with objects who can be a spirit? Is that an ability?
That's like okay.
Wonder what that does.
Hint taken.
Goodness.
I don't think I can interact that much.
Bone after bone after bone. And we're just like, all right.
Okay. So I'll
Figuring this out.
go to spirit and I'll go undo the rope.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
And
it's
then fly
hard.
back.
Like it's to the extent of like this is your
Okay.
ability to manipulate the physical world, but
So I'm
yeah,
like-
you're able. Like you can carry the
Ghost
rope
trying to
across,
push the.
but
So
you're
you're
able to
learning.
get the knot untied.
From your gut, like I told you.
Yeah.
Way to go, kid.
Okay.
Tie a slip knot next time; it'll be a lot easier.
Right.
To get undone.
Okay.
Okay. So wrap it
So
up
we
and
have
coil it, and
the
I
rope.
guess
Somebody's
I would
carrying
assume
it?
that not one of us could carry it all. So maybe 2 of us or 3 of us have some.
Do we have?
I'm picturing it
Well, it's like
wrapped and then
400 feet, 300 feet of rope.
300 feet of 2-inch wide rope.
Yep. Yeah, I mean it's not
So
going to be the
beautiful.
lightest. You could now cut it now that you have it
Yeah.
into a couple 100-foot
100
piece,
foot
and
lengths, and
that's a
each of us have
reasonable-
How about we do that?
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Carry.
Okay, we
There
do
we
that.
go.
All right, chop it up into 4.
Man, we are
Everybody
legit
gets a piece?
spelunkers now. Let's get going.
Let's go. So let's go see the dwarf lady.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
start walking in that direction.
Let's start walking in the
I'll
right
wait too.
direction.
So when I approached, I saw a light in the distance, and then it was like a half hour.
You said the light was coming from the snake?
The light is just, I think, in the crossroads. There's torches.
No, it's coming from the snake.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Ah.
It's a sneaky snake.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah,
Let's walk.
snake lady,
The snake. The snake.
snake light.
How about we not kill the snake and like take that with us if we can?
All right.
Well,
Anybody
we
speak
just
parcel
see-
tongue?
You guys walk for about 30 minutes and you get to what appears to be a lightly firelit room.
But there's no fire. It's just a snake, right?
Well, how close are you getting?
Oh.
No.
Clarify that. and I'll
Who's good with
clarify the
dwarves?
question.
I speak.
Not I, said the dragonborn.
Fair enough.
I'll get well, start with you guys. I'm gonna get up close and take a look around, see what it is. I speak Dwarvish, so I can maybe talk to her, and just kind of watch my back.
I feel like we
guess.
should just get in there and
Yeah, let's just go.
restrain her. Like, restrain her.
Well,
I
that
think
would
we can-
eliminate any
and-
option of her helping us
How about
voluntarily.
let's walk and
Well,
talk first?
I don't trust anything down here in the dark world, Underdark.
Okay.
Place.
You stay here for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over here. If we get in trouble, you're welcome to join us. But I'm not going to jump in a lady who is obviously just sitting there, well lit in a cavern of. She just looks like a traitor to me.
Or trap.
I don't know how she would be able to trap all 4 of us.
Well, she's been there a while,
It's possible, but
so
let's go check it out.
Yeah.
I don't
Alright.
think.
I don't think we have any.
I kind of would think to split the difference, right? I don't
Yeah.
think we need to send one person in. I think we can all go in, and I
From-
don't know that we necessarily need to subdue her, but
Well,
we
from
don't
a-
need to
From my understanding,
Okay.
there's
I
a
don't think we
dwarf
need to-
isn't as
stealthily approach.
a dwarf isn't as threatening as other things down here.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
and this is a well-trafficked trading. Like people trade down here. This is the way they get back and forth sometimes. So, I don't think there's any threat here.
But there's
We're
this
not
on-
quite. I mean, are we? We are in the Underdark right now. Right?
Yeah, you're in the
We're in the
Underdark
top
right
level of the Underdark.
You're in the Underdark.
Okay.
You don't
Well, we
really
did-
know how deep the Underdark goes. About levels.
We did also go. Didn't the dwarf king say that they were basically completely cut off at this point? So anybody who's outside of the cutoff area is either really dangerous or really brave or really stupid.
Well, that sums it up.
So we need to watch out for brave, dumb, or brave, stupid, or dangerous. Brave is fine. Dangerous or stupid could be really bad.
Okay. I'm gonna. I
Let's
still
go in.
think that let's go in and see if she's a
All right.
threat.
So you can
All right,
talk first. Since
I'll
you
talk
speak
to her,
Druid
and
or
let's just
Dwarvish.
Just
let's not start a fight unless we have to. I
Yeah,
guess.
let's
Yeah.
just announce yourself as you're walking up and see how she reacts.
Okay, let's go.
I'm assuming Kroll is staying back.
Crawl, are you staying back? Yeah.
Yeah, you're staying back.
All right, cool. You guys begin walking. When you get just into the room, kind of in the light, you hear in a dwarven woman voice, "Shoot! Stay right there! Don't move!"
I'll.
Then you hear some rustling begin. You can't quite see her yet.
So we stop, obviously, but I don't know what she's saying.
I'll stop.
No, she's speaking in common.
Oh, Okay. she's speaking in common.
Dwarven.
And then I just kind of announce, we don't mean any trouble. We are but lowly travelers searching for a
As you're
destination.
speaking, you see her come stumbling out of the little tent that she has and running towards you guys and says, "Excuse me, 3 pence, please."
We have no money.
I got no money.
Then why do you come to the zoo with no money? You come to gaze at my creatures, at the magnificence that they are, and you bring no money?
King Harbram took all of our coin and cast us down here.
Nobody ever has any money down here.
Well, why
we do a
are
lot
you
of-
here? This is probably not the best place to have a zoo.
Well, it was for a while. There was people walking all over the place. It was
Haven't-
great.
Haven't
What?
you had any trouble with like gnolls or anything bad?
I moved hallways. I don't really seem to care about this one for whatever reason.
They don't
Which
care
hallway
about
were
this
you
one.
in?
You're watching all this happen.
If you go back the way you guys
Yeah.
came and go 2 more over, the one with the stairs,
Okay.
it's really goes down deep. That's where they're coming from.
That's where the bad guys, the gnolls, are coming from.
That's where they're hanging out most of the time.
And
They don't
why,
really bother me
why
over
are
here.
you still here if there are gnolls about?
Like I said, they don't really bother me. I gotta make a living somehow. I haven't really been able to find a way out of here.
All right.
How do they cross the chasm?
They have like a rope, I think, that they grab and.
This rope?
You haven't.
This
Yeah,
all
that
seems
looks about right.
cordial, so
So
I'm
you
gonna approach the room now.
So you say
So you don't have any money.
no. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. We-
Come to my zoo without any money.
You know, if we had
Why
money,
do I
Hey,
even run
listen.
this thing?
Okay. Okay. Let me. So you can't find a way out of here, correct? Is what you said.
Correct.
We have a lot of wealth outside of the Underdark.
I'm listening.
We need help
getting out.
getting out.
Hey, me too.
We need help finding, navigating around here, and obviously you seem to know your way around. Maybe we can benefit each other. If we get out of here together, we will greatly enrich you.
I know like this area pretty well, but like I can't get myself out of here.
What do you mean this area? This hallway?
And
And
a
these-
few hallways around.
Okay.
I know where most of the like caverns in that main room go. I'm not allowed to go back to Citadel Adbar. I've been
Great, neither are
banished
we.
from
Is,
there.
we
is
are
that where
really
you?
welcome
Is that
there.
where you came from?
Yeah, they told me to find a way out.
But you
down
haven't.
here.
How long have you been down here?
What day is it?
We've
2
been-
days after we
do we
entered.
know?
It's Friday.
Do we know?
Not really. No.
Okay, we don't really know. We've only been down here.
He
He
for-
says it's Friday.
30 days.
We've been down
has
here for about a
September.
day.
I've been down here for about a period of time.
Okay. Well.
It's
Cool.
hard to tell. You'll figure it out once you've been down here for a while.
Oh. Yeah, I imagine.
Well, do you know any good places to get food or water without having to pay for it?
Not without having to pay for it. No.
Great.
Have you found the water in the other cavern?
I wouldn't drink that.
Okay.
Why not?
Do you like vomiting out your mouth and your anus at the
You
same
like
time?
penicillin in your water?
So,
No.
you obviously
Maybe you will.
have supplies here. If you're willing to come with us and help, and maybe
But what about my companions?
yeah, well, we'll get to that. Sorry. So if you would like to help us, we will in turn help you. If you, I mean, obviously we're pushed down here under the same circumstances. We have an agreement with King Harbram if we get. What was our agreement
2
again?
weeks.
2 weeks. Get
Yeah,
back in 2 weeks.
Get back in 2 weeks, and what did he want us to do? Find information. He didn't really have any
So
stipulations.
if we get
just
back
help.
in 2 weeks, we get our stuff back.
Yeah, so I relay that to her. We get back in 2 weeks, we can get our stuff back. If there's and if you help us, we'll try to bring you with us, and we will say you're a part of our band, and we will
Help you out.
we'll help you.
still don't quite understand what I'm gonna do with my
Yeah.
creatures.
Okay, so what can we do? What do you?
How did you transport them here
Yeah.
from the other cave?
You see that each big cage has like a long chain on it, and it's blatantly obvious
It's like wheels.
in the ground that she's drug it on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Did you drag those things?
Yeah,
What are
it
these?
took a lot of work.
What are these, by the way?
They've been in the background the whole time, hissing and chirping and all that sort of stuff.
There's 3 of them.
Yep.
And 3 and the snake. So 3 cages and the snake, or is the snake?
No, the snake
in a
is
cage?
in a cage.
Okay.
Yep.
So were there
Not on a
3
plane.
only?
3 total.
Thank
It's
goodness.
not on a plane.
So there's the kobold, the
'Cause I'm tired
snake,
of it.
and some brown poop colored worm thing.
Yep, precisely. Yeah, so that's what they are.
Okay, and there's this kobold.
Yeah.
Have you talked to this kobold? Do you know how
Yeah,
to communicate?
he just likes his cage. He's fine.
He likes his cage.
Can we let him out and just have him walk with us so that we don't have to drag his cage?
Yeah, he normally brings his own cage along. Like I said,
Oh.
he kind of likes it. He's a bit of
What is that? I point to the brown worm thing.
that. Keep your weapons away from that. Rust monster. Are you familiar with it all?
No.
No, but it sounds pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you touch it and you stuff rust. It's not fun.
Oh. But,
That's kind of
so
cool.
why is the cage not rusting?
That cage is wood.
Oh.
What's with the snake that glows?
Oh, that is a fire snake.
A
You never
fire
seen one
snake.
before?
Apparently not.
They're nice around here. They keep you warm, provide good light.
Yeah. What do they eat?
Dead and old corpses, whatever I could scrounge up.
Okay.
Are we hungry at all?
Yeah, probably pretty hungry.
Okay. Well,
Probably more thirsty than hungry.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, how?
Does she know where
so
water
do
is?
you have any water that we might be able to
Or a
utilize from you?
source?
I know a decent source. It's gonna take some walking to get to, but it's
How
where I
much?
normally get my water. If you guys need some right now, I have a little bit, but that'll basically be the end of it, and we'll have to go get some more.
Are you in a sharing mood before we take a walk to go get more water?
How much wealth are we talking about here?
50
Enough.
How
platinum.
much do you want?
I say before these guys say anything, I say 50 platinum.
Her eyes light up like a Christmas tree when you say that, and she says, I got water. Here you go." And she goes into her tent, and she only has one kind of large water skin, so she hands it to you guys.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's have a drink.
Consider us your companions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is there any chance that we can let the fire snake or the rust monster out without like them attacking us?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, we can.
Well, I was really hoping to avoid having to drag them.
Okay, as long as the kobold is fine. I mean,
Well,
you know these creatures
Does
better
she
than we
need
do.
the other creatures? The snake is going to be advantageous because it gives
Right.
light. Do we need
Yeah.
to?
I think she
Take
wants
the
to
rest.
bring her.
She,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if these.
Where do these other tunnels from here go? They go 4 different directions. We came from that way. Where do the other 3 do?
That I'm not sure. I haven't ventured down that way yet.
Where's the bathroom? Where's the
We
bathroom?
should probably check that out before we go
I
wandering
wish I could
off.
hold
Well,
it
where's
for
the
you.
water source?
Yeah.
We go back to the other. It's by a big lake. The waterfall is decent to drink from. Don't drink from the lake. Drink from the waterfall.
Ah,
Found that out the hard way.
yeah. Okay, thanks enough for that info.
So
Do you guys want to?
let's
Should we
go to the waterfall?
Do we want to explore a little bit around here first to see where these different branches go, or just go back to the waterfall?
Do you know where the branches? Well, we need
She
we
already
need
said she
water.
doesn't. Yeah, that's true. Let's go back. Let's go to the waterfall.
Okay.
Sure. And are you willing to leave your snake and rust monster here for now, and we come back, or do we have to take them with us now?
Can we? How long?
Well, we're gonna go get water, right? And then from there, where
come
would
back.
we
The
go?
water comes from somewhere.
We coming back or are we leaving? Because if
My
I
guess
don't
is
know.
the water is our way out.
I could leave them if we got them a good amount of water and maybe It's been tricky, but I've been fishing at the bottom of that. You guys probably crossed that big chasm. There's like a bunch of bodies down there, and I've been fishing them out of there and feeding them to these guys. If we could get like 4 or 5, maybe.
Oh boy.
I can leave them here. It'll be okay.
We're discussing leaving the animals, but she wants to provide food for them.
Oh,
Food
okay.
and water for them.
So we have to go back to the chasm and get bodies from the bottom of the chasm.
Okay. I'm good with that. The faster we do this, the faster we move on to bigger and better things. So let's go get some bodies.
Unless we just take them with us to start with. How heavy are the cages?
Pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
So we'd need at least 2 of them to haul them.
No, I mean you could. One person can haul it, but
Okay. Well,
you're not gonna go quick.
we've got a kobold, and I look at the. I don't have my paper that says the information from the kobolds. Do I remember the dragon's name?
Their god's name?
Yeah, their god's name. When you say
Kurtlemock.
Kurtlemock.
and I look at the.
You gotta say it like a kobold though.
Yeah, I say it. I look at the kobold and I go, "Oh, Kurtlemock be with you."
And he seems very happy at that, and he opens up his cage, which wasn't locked at all. He was just chilling in it, and he says, "You know Kurtlemock?"
We do know Kurtlemock. Are you familiar with? And then I say the name of the place that that all the kobolds were at in the mountain.
No.
Oh, good. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Why is that good?
Don't worry about it. So I said,
Did you do something to them?
no, unfortunately, they were decimated.
So only 1/10 was lost. So there's still 9/10.
Okay, you can say that.
Okay.
All right. My name's Anagai.
Nice to meet you, Anna guy.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not gonna tell you my name yet.
Okay.
I don't trust you.
Fair enough.
Did you decimate them?
No. They were decimated by. I don't know what the creature's names
Kruthix?
were. Kruthix?
Right?
Crucifix.
Kruthix. Yeah. I know you don't
Kinda
like them.
hisses at the sound.
And then I say the king's name. I don't know. I remember king's name either.
There was no king.
The leader. Whatever the leader's name was.
He doesn't know the.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
I
the
say it
people.
anyway, but and it was a very sad day. We mourned them a lot. And then-
Okay.
And so
Name's Fred.
Anagai.
Fred.
All right, we're gonna go get some bodies now.
Okay.
Okay.
So and I go over and I say, hey, Solnar, if you don't mind, and it's faster that way.
So you guys getting bodies, or are you guys taking the?
Well, we're-
Joy.
Which
we don't
one?
need to take the cages. We can go get the bodies and bring them back and leave
Yeah.
the bodies.
Oh, will
for-
that be better?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go grab the bodies. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's go body fishing.
What are your guys' names?
Sulnar.
Okay.
I'm Gwen.
What do you do?
I'm a druid. I can go get the bodies. Druid of this moon druid. I'm a moon druid. I'm an elf druid.
I can see you're an elf. Don't mock my intelligence, elf.
Uh-oh.
I think what you're asking is like what
Circle.
circle of the moon. I believe.
Interesting. And you, woman, what do you do?
I'm a ranger. I shoot things with a bow and stab things with a short sword.
Interesting. And you, Dragonborn?
I'm a warrior.
That's cool.
Pretty odd.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Interesting. Both?
No.
So then which one?
We'll let you find that out.
I sense a rage inside you already. And